It's no secret that the Orc Weirdboy kit is starting to show its age, and it's still made of resin? Why bother with all that when you can just kidnap a psyker and force him to be your Weirdboy instead? My name's Trevor, and today I'm gonna show you how I looted one of the most powerful psykers in the Imperium, Mephiston. So the first thing we've got to do is change Mephiston's intensely angry expression. So I'm gonna carve out the portion of his eyebrows closest to the center of his face. This is gonna widen his eyes, which is gonna give him a scared expression, which is more appropriate since he's getting kidnapped by orcs. Once I've done this for one of his eyes, you can clearly see that one side of his face looks more scared than the other, which I haven't changed yet. And once I'm done with both eyes, I think he looks suitably terrified. Sure, his eyes look a bit messy now, but I'm sure I can clean that up when I paint him. Alright, now let's get some orcs to kidnap him. So I assembled my Squighog boys without the Gretchens that are usually riding pillion behind the orcs, leaving me with some lovely Gretchens that are gonna kidnap Mephiston. The first Gretchen is gonna be standing on his back just above his head, so I've assembled him with his head facing downwards. Now I'm gonna chop off his left arm, remove the weapon that it's holding, clean off the cut bits with a penknife and some sandpaper. Then I'm gonna plastic glue the arm back facing upwards above his head. I'm gonna press some milliput out into a flat sheet, then I'm gonna fold that around my finger to form a big floppy sack. I'm gonna give this sack to the Gretchen, who's gonna hold it above his head as though he's about to bring it down on Mephiston's head. The second Gretchen is gonna be jumping towards Mephiston's face, so I've built him with the head facing forward and slightly up. I'm gonna chop off his right hand, cut off the buzzsaw blades on his weapon, sand down all the cut parts using sandpaper so they're nice and flat, plastic glue his hand back with the palm facing forward, and then I use some milliput to make him a little sack and to add 2 prongs to the front of his weapon to make it look like a cattle prod. Now I'm gonna use some blue tack to stick the Gretchens and Mephiston together to see how it looks, and would you look at that, it's absolutely perfect. Now I just need to paint him. Now I'm not gonna bore you with the details. Basically I painted Mephiston mostly red, and I painted the Gretchens in my pale orc color scheme to match the rest of my army. If you'd like to see the full painting process, just let me know in the comments and I'll put together a video for you. Alright, so after painting, we're gonna super glue the first Gretchen onto Mephiston's back, and we're gonna glue the second one's wrist to the front of Mephiston's gun. And just like that, we're done with our looted Mephiston. I, for one, am very proud of how he turned out, and I think he's gonna fit in just fine with my orc army. If you enjoyed watching this video, please consider subscribing to my channel. And if you really want to help me out, please check out my Patreon at patreon.com/TrevorGoesMeep, where I post work in progress shots, bloopers, and you get access to my Discord server so you can come hang out with me and some of the guests on my channel. I'd also like to thank my friend, and he told me to call him this, my arch rival Brendan, for giving me the idea to loot Mephiston. Alright, I hope you had fun, because I definitely did, and I'll see you all next time.